Hey, it's me. I've just survived my first week away in Christiansburg. I've been up to a lot, and it's been a full week. I'm excited to share what I've been up to. So, I moved in on August 8th, which was this past Monday. Um, it was a relatively uneventful trip. I took my car up, and my parents helped me out. We brought a trailer full of all my stuff. Um, we ran into some rain, so a lot of my furniture got wet, which is very fun, but it's fine. I don't think anything's too bad. Um, got here in the afternoon. We set a bunch of stuff up and spent basically the rest of the day and a good portion of Tuesday as well, just cleaning the apartment and getting everything ready. Um, we went to my grandparents' house to pick up my washer and dryer, which, by the way, those things are super heavy. Not fun to move up narrow flights of stairs. Do not recommend that. But yeah, my parents left on Tuesday, and then that was that. I was on my own. Now, by Wednesday, I had to go on campus to deal with some stuff, do some paperwork for new student things at Virginia Tech. So I'm going to share with you some of what I did there. So here's drill field. Here in the middle of it, it's mostly student stuff on that side. There's chapel over there. There's Burris, the big admin building. Yeah, drill field is basically a giant quad. Super cool. Here on the other side of drill field, there's a whole bunch of dorms basically. I am currently headed to the Student Services building, which is on the other side of campus from Whitmore. So, yeah, I gotta walk through all the dorms to get there. Well, I totally forgot to go write down my Virginia Tech ID number. So I get to go back to the apartment, get that, and then walk back across campus so I can get my ID card. Fun. So after that disappointing realization, I came back to the apartment in Christiansburg, and then I just took a quick lunch break and then went back to finally get my ID card. It's a student ID card. It's very exciting. I was basically all I did on Wednesday. Thursday, I took the opportunity to explore downtown Christiansburg, which is absolutely adorable. It's this real tiny little, I guess it's a tiny town. I don't know. Compared to Dayton, it's pretty big, but anything's big compared to Dayton. So it's rather nice. I love it here so far. I've spent a bulk of the past few days just exploring the area, especially downtown Christiansburg. And it's just beautiful. I'll have to get some footage of it at some point because it's worth it. But on Wednesday night, actually, I did my first properly cooked meal in the apartment, which was Hey, it's something, alright? It's food, which is worthy of being proud of in its own right. So, I've got one of these nice old school stoves here in the apartment. You know, it mostly works, I'm pretty sure. But it does like to smoke a little bit. Which is not ideal, of course. Oh. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Really sure that that's not supposed to happen. So, hopefully I can find a solution. Hopefully some sort of cleaning will work. So I've got the coils, or at least this coil right here, working. It's at the point where the smoke is completely unnoticeable. However, this thing is pretty loud. This range fan, so we're cooking dinner one pot at a time tonight. Let's see how that works for us. So here's the beginnings of the first dinner cooked in this apartment. That looks like it's gonna be real good. Letting that sit so I can get a nice brown crust and get all that nice flavor. Got some pasta and a good old-fashioned can of ragu. We're cooking tonight, boys. And here we have it. First night stew. Literally just a box of pasta, a jar of ragu, a pound of ground beef, and whatever seasonings you want. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. Shake cheese. Because everything tastes better with fake cheese. So, I spent the majority of the week exploring. I also decided to do a little more cooking yesterday, and that was pretty fun. I finally tried out a recipe that I've been keeping in my back pocket for a while. I'll have to put a link to it in the description because it came out pretty decent. Alright, so it's Saturday, the 13th of August, and today I feel like baking. So what we've got here are some bananas, butter, milk, some peanut butter protein powder, oats, eggs, good Kroger brand baking powder, and some peanut butter and some sugar. And we're gonna throw this all together and make some baked oatmeal. I think the basic plan is to put the dry in the bowl, and then put the wet in that bowl, and then mix them together and watch it go. So yeah, let's see how that works. So, we've gotten all our ingredients together in this bowl that's just barely big enough. And we have one of the most satisfying looking things in the world. Fresh jar of peanut butter. Wow, that looks good. So, what we're going to do is we're going to add about as much peanut butter as we want. and the recipe calls for 5 tablespoons. We'll see how accurate we get with that. And then once that's done, I'm going to put it in a nice buttered baking dish, and yeah, you get to watch it bake. Oh, that's appetizing. Huh. Well, it should be pretty appetizing when it's done. Let's hope. Oh, wow, she's a beaut. Just took her out. The apartment smells like banana bread now. I'm excited. So I suppose that's basically all that I've done this week. Nothing too crazy other than, moving to a completely new place with nobody around that I know, basically starting over. It's a little scary, but I don't know, it's also pretty fun. I've been enjoying it. So I guess all that leaves for today is a quick tour of the apartment. So let's go do that. So let's do a tour of the apartment. Starting here at the front door, we see the kitchen. My very cultured Japanese style dining table. I know, very cool. A window here, and we turn. There's the front door, of course, and here's my kitchen. It's nothing to write home about, but it's, it's a kitchen. Through that door is my laundry room. Through here is my blindingly empty living room. And the only AC unit in the entire apartment. I mean, it's good enough for me, so. This door is my bathroom. There's my internet. That's the most important part, of course. Just a little coat closet thing. Here is here's one of the bedrooms, which I'm using as my office. It's a bit messy right now, but it's a small little office, but it works. It's more than enough for me. And here's my bedroom. I gotta keep my shoes there so this door doesn't just close on its own. So this room can stay, AC'd. But, yeah, it's an apartment. I think the whole theme of this apartment is that it's small, but it's more than enough for just me. Yeah. So, that has been this first week of me living in Christiansburg. Next week, we have my TA training and the last little bits of paperwork before classes start the following week. I'm really excited to get to work on those, and I'm real excited to just finally start grad school. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next time.